Welcome back to another exciting episode of Dingle and Dongle Save Christmas. On this episode, they go back in time and repeat the same goddamn intro again because somebody forgot to start recording, and they find the secrets to all their problems in Mrs. Claus's panty drawer.
Yeah, you guys didn't really miss much. I found maybe 3 gems I missed back in this area. I mean, I doubt people who are watching this are just watching me meticulously to see if and when I got every single gem. So now if you're missing, if for some strange god awful reason you were playing along, I don't know why, but if for some reason that happens to be the case, then yeah, you didn't really miss much. I think you could figure it out on your own. At any rate,
Rory.
I believe this is where we left. We're recording in a different session, and we apologize for the somewhat tired commentary, but that fucking racing section just took everything out of us.
I think I actually fell asleep while you were doing that.
You actually did?
Yeah, just for like a few seconds. You know, like one of those sort of half awake sort of deals.
Like I mentioned before that I never 100% of this before, and it was because of that racing section. It's just
that specific racing section?
Not that one in particular, but just the thought of actually having, come back and do that after all the bullshit I went through with the final boss. And speaking of which, I actually did a little more research. Okay, I
research
clipped the room.
Research, Leroy.
After doing some research, I discovered that this game is a Sonic 06. It is a Shadow the Hedgehog. This game was rushed like hell.
Oh, okay.
So that interesting glitch we discovered in the racing section, the speedway area. I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't fixed, because you see, basically what happened, and from what I can tell, this more or less applies. What the flappity fuck? Those are space cows.
Oh, then?
Yeah.
They're not that weird.
But
you've never seen a space cow before?
As a matter of fact, Eric, I have not.
Wow. You need to leave the house more often. I go down to the CVS. You know, I go down to the Tragged.
Do we have those in
Washington? I go down to the Russian Guyovich is Barskevich. And I see a space cow giving breath. Yeah, that's right, in the street giving breath to a tiny spatchy cow. That's right.
I don't quite.
And that, folks, is how you put a stop to a conversation that's going nowhere.
Okay, so point is, this game was supposed to originally have about 25 levels and about 120 dragonflies in it. The final product has only 9 levels and 90 dragonflies.
20 levels?
It was 25 levels.
Jesus. 9 and... Holy shit.
Yeah. I mean,
that's ridiculous.
So basically what happened is, around the time that the 6th gen consoles launched, Universal was just okay, we want to do a number of things differently this time. We want you to make this next game, or Equinox Entertainment / Check 6 Studios, we want you to make this game for all 3 systems. We want well, actually not the Xbox for some reason, but we want a PlayStation 2 version, which is where most of the money is going to be coming from, because that's where we have our base from. And we also want you to make a GameCube version. Oh, and we're not going to give you nearly as much time to make it. So, basically say, make this next-gen video game and make it bigger than the last 3 that we got from Insomniac Games, and do it in less time. And the result, because they wanted it to be launched around shortly after the consoles came out, so that they could, strike while the iron was hot.
Mm-hmm.
To reuse a line from Santa Claus the movie. But
are you serious?
Yeah, that's something that John Lithgow said. Anytime I think of an over-the-top John Lithgow performance, I think of that.
Which I know at least I do think of that often, quite often. I'm you know what I'm thinking about right now? John Lithgow. What, isn't everybody?
Isn't everybody? I'll have to come back for those other gates later. I am kind of regretting not doing a practice playthrough for this game. Does that surprise you, Eric, at all?
No,
Does that
but
surprise you?
No, but you need to get over it, because there would be, like, no difference.
I mean, like, I feel a little more prepared for this, because... But, so... And, like, kind of did this a similar thing with the fourth Crash game, which was, Wrath of Cortex, which I also played recently for one of the videos I'm editing up for my main channel right now. And that game has some similar I consider it... If I were going to recommend either Wrath of Cortex or Enter the Dragonfly, I'd probably recommend Wrath of Cortex. Because it's the slightly more polished one, and it doesn't have a content shortage problem like this game does. But it's still got its own unique problems. Like, some of the graphics will disappear, the load times are really long, the cutscenes are horrible.
There's no dragonfly named Scuttlebutt?
Yeah, exactly. But... That game was similarly rushed, but it was developed by a developer that I consider to be halfway decent, Traveler's Tales. Like, nowadays, those guys do, like, the Lego games, like Lego Batman and whatnot.
Which, well, very similar, are...
Yeah, they're halfway decent games, and I actually think, they used to... Oops! What the fuck is...
Hey, Spyro! I detonated a black hole grenade in here. Can you find all the missing particles? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that while you were drinking.
What the fuck is this?
This would be... if you look really closely...
Oh my god, I glitched through the wall.
If you look really...
I glitched...
If you look really closely, you can see that it's a glitch.
Okay,
It'll take some detective work.
Oh, whoa! Okay.
You're not supposed to be here yet, are you?
I was supposed to blow up those firecrackers, I think, but...
Alright then.
And all we ended up doing was looping back to the start of this level, anyway. But,
that was,
How many gems am I missing? One? I'm missing one gem.
That's totally the kind of game this is. You know, where, like...
Oh, I'm missing 3. Okay.
You just are missing, like, almost 300 from the first level.
Well, that's because
you could almost make a Spartan army out of that. Da-da-da-da-da-da, hey! Get it? 300?
Yes, I
I love doing that. That annoying thing where somebody's like, get it? Because blank and blank.
Yeah, I think... Oh boy. This is definitely one of the more interesting playthroughs of this game I've ever had. As usually, I don't have a huge chunk of the level just not render like that.
Render, Leroy.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go head back for the Speedway. Shut up, Sparks. Oh, by the way, so you might remember in, like, part 1 that Eric requested that I render, like, a 3D Sparks head, but, like, make it 2D. I don't know, it was some kind of complicated ass request.
And he actually fucking tried to do it.
I actually tried.
And failed.
You can thank Blunder's needlessly complicated interface for that, ladies and gentlemen.
Needless.
Yeah, needless.
Totally needless. Not just because you don't know how to use it.
Oh, obviously I don't know how, but...
That's the Mickle-Xander way. If you don't
load
want your
times
full
are
name...
obnoxious. There you go. Hey, it's Farmer George. Oh, I remember this part.
Farmer
It's Farmer John McCain.
There's a statue, you riptalk, holding that dragonfly there up against the wall.
If you don't try, we'll have to go to war with Syria.
Spyro, I'm gonna need at least 12 space reptile carcasses to hang up on my wall to impress my wife.
Oh, it's okay.
And you have to get it in less than 45 seconds. Doesn't that totally sound like a thing
do I
you'd
jump
have to
on
do?
it? What is this?
This is
Fact.
good game design.
Designa.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Lazaga.
So you've done your research.
Back you.
You're helping him. He's just like, you are garbage at this game. But since you did your research, where is Equinox or Check 6 Games now?
I know. I guess they're probably defunct. I didn't really look at. What am I supposed to... Oh, okay. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. There you go.
Genius.
I mean, like, the game hasn't really had me use that ability yet, so I forgot I had it. It's just, like, one of those things where, like... Because I played Wrath of Cortex before I played, like, the original 3 Crashes, I didn't know that the slide or the high jump move was in it.
Really?
Because, like, I never really needed to use the damn things in that game, so I forgot I didn't ever need... So, like, that... I don't know, like, the game hasn't really... Because, like, in the other 3, like, there would be, like, big containers that you couldn't open unless if you used, like, your head stomp move. I mixed up the B and X buttons. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Ha! So, should we, like...
Cut. It says something else. Right, and we're back, and this time I'm going to press the X button, because that is in fact the button of which you use the... See, like, the games that I spent most of my childhood with were, like, the Game Boy Advance Spyro games. So, like, I'm used to the idea that pressing B activates your breath,
Are you trying to justify your buffoonery? Your absolute clodness?
I like how there's just a track. Oh, fucking camera.
Michael is the patron saint of
I can't
being
see.
a clod.
Oh, I could just stand
That's
here.
why they call him Santa Claus.
Huh?
Anyway,
How did I miss that?
fun fact. You can actually play chess like this at home. All you have to do, right, is stick your finger in an electrical socket and touch as many pawns as you can in the shortest amount of time.
Yeah, it does look like a pawn.
Yep.
I wonder why. But... Alright, and... Camera got stuck in the rock. Alright, Okay, apparently there's a space cow.
Of course.
Oh, I know, it's one of them there Rip Turks.
Rip tracks.
Riff tracks.
Rip
So
track.
apparently that's what we did all that for.
If you were reading the important plot, you'd know that.
Wait, he had the Dragonfly this whole time.
Yeah. Rickshaw. Rickshaw. I mean,
Alright.
from Japan.
I mean, like, that's something I've always disliked about NPCs, and what am I... No, I don't want to go there. I already did that. Is there a second one?
That's a good question. Hey, it's Scuttlebutt.
No, it doesn't look like it.
69% complete. I would like that in this game. It's like they get like increasingly more insulting like names. Like,
Can I talk to him again?
hey,
How do I
it's
get out of here?
dipshit.
Oh.
Hey, it's fart. Go away.
Hey, it's fart fuckface. I don't know.
Ugh. French Galon after all.
Okay, so apparently you have to tell him no, otherwise he can't leave.
What if
But just wonderful, absolutely
there has
wonderful
to be
game
a
design.
there has to be
No?
a reason?
I don't know, so you have to kill yourself. But thankfully, when you're in these
If I don't
sections,
beat this boss, I'm gonna kill myself.
Alright, simmer down, you.
Come on now. Easy.
But that's something I've always hated about NPCs and collectathon games. It's just like, they know that you're collecting this shit, and they know that just giving it to you would, like, be so helpful. But they just, like, hold on to it and make you do stupid shit for it. Like, in the third Spyro game, like, Hunter keeps finding these dragon eggs, but he won't give them to you unless if you clear, like, the skateboarding sections. Like, he's just like, I might be able to scrounge up another egg if you can beat my best time in this track. It's just like, just give it to me, Hunter. You know that I need that shit. like psoriasis.
That's a little bit true in every game, like tons of games, though.
Well, I think with
it's like,
Hunter,
I'm trying to save your life. Wow, I can help you out with that for a nominal fee of $19,000.
Is that Dongle's evil twin sister Dangle?
No, her name's Dorngilla.
What?
Yeah, it's canon.
Canon. I like how there's a canon with Dinkle and Dongle.
Of
For
course
God's
there is.
sake.
With all the media surrounding it, there'd have to be. Otherwise, it'd just be a mess. But anyway,
Yeah.
this part needs to be over.
Yeah. Just a moment.
Just a moment.
How about I get up to
Like finding
his
the
poop pants up here?
Um.
We'll see you guys in the next part.
Yep. See you later, Miss Poop Pants.